The camera's on you. Blow the kiss. Blow the kiss. Do it. You gotta do it. Blow the kiss. He like, I ain't never seen this meme.
Hey, so Tim, if you could start by just telling us, obviously 4 years of Washington, you probably didn't get the playing time you hoped for. Was that part of the decision to want to get out of there and go somewhere fresh?
I feel like it was time to take that step. Being behind the guys I was behind, I felt like that was getting me ready for times like this. Play your role. Do what you got to do till it's your time. And then I feel like it was time for me to flip the chapter. It's time to retire a new book.
Times when you were frustrated there?
No, it's all love there. It's all love. I love the coaches. I love the organization. I love Washington. This is time for a new book, new chapter.
Why Buffalo? What do you know about Buffalo?
Why not Buffalo?
Why do you want to come to Buffalo?
The atmosphere. Just who this team is. The energy they bring. The family is welcoming. I feel like when it came down to picking a decision, it was kind of real easy. Just seeing what this team does every year and who they have and what they're capable of. I feel like add a penguin step in there. I feel like we can make something shake.
Did you talk to Tremaine at all about? Is that how you kind of linked some of that?
Yeah. I definitely talked to Tremaine. We already have a connection. I know how he plays. He knows how I play. Everything should feel perfectly fine. Everything should feel like it's normal. It's definitely feeling. It's gonna feel good. Definitely being able to play with Maine again.
So the atmosphere, the success, what you just described in your previous answer, that hasn't always been the case here. They're about 5 years removed from a 17-year playoff drought, that sort of a thing. I guess from your perspective, how is among NFL players, how has the perception of Buffalo changed? Because obviously it must have influenced your decision.
It looks like they want to win. Everybody looks like they want to win. They play like they want to win. You could tell every week they want to win. It's a winning culture here. That's what we want to be a part of. It's from the bottom to the top. Everything is they want to win, and everybody's bought in, and that's what we're trying to be.
Two real quick. What is your daughter's name?
This is my son, baby.
I'm sorry.
Come on. Oh, he said he didn't like that. This is baby Tim. My father's right there. There's a lot of Tims in the building. I'm a junior myself. Okay,
So
all right.
Tim the third?
He's the third, yup.
Tim the third.
Can
Can you tell us about the penguin?
The penguin.
Where this all came from?
Everybody, baby Tim. So the penguin came from. So I'm a strong believer in. You got to bring your own vibe, your own energy. This is something I was doing in college. You guys, Tremaine, I always did some type of dance movie or something. And, I don't know what it was about. After my freshman year, I kind of, I get my guys geeked up and I get them turned up and it was just a thing that I stuck with that year. Is the penguin. I'm gonna see this penguin. And everybody was like, "What you talking about?" And I started hitting, and they were, "Oh." And that's how they gonna keep on being. Every time, "Oh, what was that?" That's how I want y'all to be. You're like, "What was that?" That's how it's going. You're gonna see that joint. That's how I wanted to be. That's my trademark. That's my thing. It's gonna continue to stay like that.
Have some of your new Bills teammates reach out to you yet?
Ed Oliver, shout out to my boy Ed. He's ready to roll. I'm a big fan of him. Just watching other D linemen in the league. I like his energy. He brings it. He's gonna give it his all. I know that, and we're gonna get to the QB, man.
Tim, what was your reaction when they signed Von Miller last night?
Wow. I said they want to win. That's what it is. It's a winning culture. Von he knows what it is. He wants to win. And everywhere Von's been, he's won.
Coach McDermott is a disciple of Coach Ron Rivera, kind of similar styles. Did that make that decision that much more easier coming to Buffalo?
You could say that. I mean, I just know how that coaching staff. I know they worked with each other the previous, and I just know how when they talk about business, when it's business, they mean it, and they speak it, they mean it. So just knowing that they work together, and I just know the mindset, and I know what he wants, and I know how he wants you to do it.
Did you talk to Tremaine before you said yes to the bill?
Before, after,
Did
during.
Did he put out any recruiting pitch?
If you ask him, he might say he put a recruiting pitch in. But I talked to him before, during, after. He's a guy I can call whenever. Regardless of the situation. Me and him had that connection. It's all love. I love my brother Tremaine. So him talking to him made it easier. Definitely just knowing how he plays and just knowing how he can get down and knowing what he's capable of as far as coverage and being able to run the ball down and he's a dog.
You played, you had 5 sacks in 2020. Nobody got hurt. Everybody was totally healthy for Washington last year.
Yeah.
20% of the snaps. Do you feel like the NFL, you're a little under the radar? NFL doesn't realize what Tim Settle could do with 50% of the snaps?
I wouldn't say under the radar. It's more of the opportunity thing. I realize that opportunity is everything in the NFL. You got to take advantage of it no matter the situation, no matter if you get one play or no matter if you get 4, 20, or 10. You got to be able to put the same as you want to get the same result that you put in. So I just know that, regardless of the snap count, whenever you get that opportunity, whenever you get that chance, you got to make something of it. You can't complain and cry about it. Nobody cares.
The Bills like to rotate.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, you're at the 20% is going up as long as you're healthy.
Yeah, we gonna be fresh. So that's what it's about, being fresh and getting after it. You got fresh guys in there that can rotate, that can ball. You're gonna get productivity. You're gonna get positive outcome.
You played here last year for Washington. What were your impressions leaving that game?
Dang, they fans. We left, and every fans was coming out their houses waving, and they just made sure they let us know that y'all lost. but it's just something I can't. Just fans, it's just you love them here. It's football. It's all the fans know is football, and that you could feel the intensity, especially during the game, what fans can do. So.
Tremaine's compared the fan base kind of like urging the attack, like he felt a similar atmosphere.
Yeah.
Did you feel that too when you were
Yes,
here?
yes, I feel the energy, the vibe. I played here a few times, and it's been the same every time. I do not like it, but I like it being on the team. So people got to deal with that. I'm happy I don't got to deal with it anymore.
Tim, stylistically, go and look at some of your highlights. You've been all over the line. It looked like you were even rushing a little bit in 2019 off the edge.
Yeah.
You kind of like hang your hat on that, your versatility, and
Yeah,
be able to do whatever they ask you.
You put me in a 9 technique if you want to. I'd do something. It's all about what you can do. You got to be able to do it all. This is the NFL. This is a new generation. Everybody can play everything. Everybody can rush. Everybody can stop the run. You got to be able to do it all, and you got to be a jack of all trades. And I'll play the 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 10. Whatever you need me to play, whatever they need me to play, I'm gonna do it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to ball. I don't have a lot of questions. I ain't gonna question nothing. I'm just ready to play.
Now, coming out of college, what key element you think that you had to work on when you stripped the game, getting you to this point?
This mindset for real, this confident mentality. You gotta have the mentality, and you gotta have the confidence of being dominant to be able to keep up with being dominant. You gotta think it to do it. So that thing alone. I learned as soon as I got in the NFL. You gotta have confidence. Confidence is key. You gotta almost sound cocky, but not cocky. But that's where I go off of, confidence. And I don't think nobody is on the same level as me at anything. That's just my confidence level.
Did you meet Von yet? And you saw, I think the agreement was Monday, so you kind of come into a situation and then that happens, future Hall of Famer goes. Take me through the last 24, 48 hours.
Shoot, I called my dad. I forget calling anybody else. You see what we got? I was excited. He was excited. This tells you that what this team wants to do. You bring in guys that could change a game. You bring in guys that's dynamic. You bring in guys, future Hall of Famers. To be a part of something great, you pay attention to the pattern. You got guys that dominate, you want to win, like Seuss. He goes everywhere he can, and he plays for a team that's going to do something. And once you get a certain expertise, when you get to a certain level in the NFL, it's about winning. And he knows how to win, and we're gonna win.
I think you mentioned that you were talking to Ed Oliver when you signed here, and you just talked about Vaughn, but Ed Oliver really took a stride last
Yeah.
year and made a pretty big impression on a lot of people. What about playing next to him excites you?
Who wants some? That's all I can say. It's not. I've been a part of a dominant D line. This is a dominant D line. Who wants some? It's a frenzy. Whoever can get it, gonna get it. We just gotta stay with it, stay fresh, keep getting out there, and make each other better. That's what's going. We're going to excel as a group. We're going to excel as a team, and we will win.
You're obviously very close with your family. What do they make of this next chapter for you?
It's not a chapter. It's a new book. We look at it as a new book. We're going to a new book, and my family loves it here. It's very welcoming. It's very family oriented. And it's a winning culture. And just outside of football, it's just love, man. That's what we want. It's comforting. That's all you can ask for in an organization.
Obviously, for you, you're on the defensive side of things, and you talked about the relationships and the connections you've already made here. We've heard a lot these last couple months about this Josh Allen effect and how people want to play with Josh Allen. Did that factor at all into your decision?
I know what he's capable of. It wasn't like 10%. I was at 10%. I was like, yeah. Cause I just know what he's capable of doing. This is a team. I don't have to worry about the offense. Whatever they're gonna do, we're gonna be competing against the offense. But I know what he's capable of doing. But I leave that up to him. When you play offense, you play offense. I got defense. That's all it is. They get paid to play offense. I get paid to play defense. So however it is, Josh Allen. Look, I'm definitely gonna be leaning on your shoulder. This how you're gonna be leaning on ours if you need us at one point in time. But I just know he's a winner. He's gonna win. He's gonna get it done.
What do you remember about playing here this past year inside the stadium?
We lost. We lost bad. Just how I noticed that the momentum here gets up, and once it's going, you better call a timeout or somebody better play like they got a hamstring or something. They scored 55 points. This is a team. It's not no filter. You going they score till you score 100 points, and you got the team. You got relentless defense. You got corners. You got safeties. You got linebackers. It's like, wow, I don't know what to look at. This is like a it's like a food bar for like a candy pantry or something. You get all a little bit of everything. I'm still singing it, and it's still surreal. I'm still shocked. This is a surreal moment. Whoa! Go Buffalo, man! I want y'all to know. I don't know, man. It's still sinking in. I'm excited to be a part of this. Y'all don't understand.
What did you play at last year? What weight?
I played at 308, 307. That's typically my playing weight. My rookie year, I came in a little around 320, but I got all the way down at 300 by the end of the season. I like playing under 310. I haven't been 330 since college.
What was your first impression of the weight room and the facility in general?
Wow. You got everything you need. As far as you got a lot of weight racks in there. I'll let you know that. You got if you need to get your get-offs, you can get your get-offs. I like all the recovery stuff. I like all the. It's just so much. It's more than what you can ask for. And it's I can't wait to get in there and get to messing around with the machine and stuff like that. So I'm definitely ready. Can't wait to work.
Dialed into the Hokies tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, go Hokies. And whoever we're playing against, no, boo. It was one funny thing. So when I got to Buffalo, I had to ask a question. I asked, was there any Buffaloes out here? But I mean, is that a common question, or am I tripping?
I feel it.
I'm about to say, I was like,
Statues.
okay, I'm about to say, I was like, shoot, is there Buffalo walking around out here or something?
Yeah, a few hundred years ago, yeah, that's fine.
I'm about to say, they told me the only Buffalo you can get is some buffalo wings at one of the spots around here.
You got that.
Yeah, definitely.